Hi, everybody. Here's a question that I get a lot in my practice, and it is, how do I change my negative energy about a certain topic to become positive and to start building on something I do want on that topic? And there's two really important things that I want to share with you. The first one is, as soon as you have identified that you have energy on a certain topic that you do not want to have, the best thing that you could possibly do is stop and ask yourself, okay, this situation or topic isn't going the way I want. What do I want to create? How would it look to me if this situation was going better? And you will be amazed at how many people do not stop to ask that question. And it's fair enough that they don't stop to ask that question, because the reason that they don't is because they've never been taught that their energy and their thoughts and their beliefs affect the outcome of what's going on in the world. So fair enough that you don't ask that. But once you know this information and you know that your energy is truly creative in the world, then that is the most powerful question you can ask in order to change around negative energy on any topic. So let's say that you're driving a car that you hate. So this can be a metaphor for anything, or in a job that you don't like, or in a relationship that you don't like, or your garden isn't growing as well as you want it to. Instead of lamenting on that over and over and over again, which of course adds energy to that outcome, stop and ask yourself, okay, what would I like my garden to look like? I would like it to look really green. I would like all the leaves to be very strong and not droopy, and look big and full and not have disease on them, or whatever it is that you're looking for. So once you get to this point, then you can start filling in the energy of that, if you can keep your focus on that. So what I mean by when I say if you can keep your focus on that, is you have to keep feeling good about it if you're really going to be putting positive energy in. So for an example, you decide what it is that you want, and when you start thinking about that thing, I want my plants to be really big and for the leaves to be really green. If that's making you upset and angry, and you can feel that here in your stomach area, in your solar plexus area, if that's making you not feel good, then that is going too far for now. So if what do I really want to happen is not making you feel good, then you would focus on, okay, why is it okay that I am where I am? So that means if you're not feeling good, don't keep thinking about what you want to happen, because it's showing you that you're not ready for that, and what you need to do is get to the place where you're happy where you are. So you say, in that case, you say to yourself, oh, maybe all the leaves aren't green, but actually it's doing pretty well. I actually, you know what, it has produced a lot of tomatoes, even though there's not as many as I wanted. I've still had quite a few. Or whatever it is, whatever topic it is that you're focused on, that's what you're telling yourself. It's okay that I am where I am. And once you get to the place that you're okay that you are where you are, then you can go further and build something bigger. Then you can start thinking about, okay, this would It would be good if I had a few more leaves. It would be good if my plants were a little taller and bigger. And when you start thinking about that and thinking about the energy of that, and if it feels good to you, then you will start building energy towards something more. But again, if that makes you feel bad in any way, then you know that it's not time to go on. It's a lot like building a building. Say you're building a skyscraper and the foundation isn't very good, meaning you're not okay with where you are, and you try to build more upon a foundation that's crumbling or that isn't stable, the whole building is going to come down. So that, in a physical way, should describe if you don't really feel good about thinking about the future and about creating more, it's not going to be helpful to put more bricks on top of that foundation until you have fixed the foundation. And hopefully I can impress that upon you strongly enough, because that really is true. And a lot of people fall short because they're trying to create more before they're happy with where they are. So first get happy with where you are, then ask yourself, what do I want? What do I want to go well? And when you start focusing on that and putting energy into that, let's say it's a relationship and you're saying, oh, I don't like X, Y, and Z in the relationship. What would I like? Well, I guess I would like it if they were a little bit more caring when I was upset, or if they were a little bit more affectionate towards me. If you can focus on that and really feel good about it, thinking about that, then you know you're moving forward. And that's the place where you ask for help. You ask Source, what can I do, and what can I change in my energy, and what can I focus on to allow that into my life? So that is where you then have to listen to what you're hearing and follow through on that. And that is where you will start changing your energy to become a match to what you want. That's all for now. Thanks for being here.